What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. It's me.
I really like it when we're vibing, but when I'm in another city,
I am coming at you from my parents' house today. I had to come into town for a few errands, and then I decided to go ahead and film this video here. Also, if you guys have been with me from the beginning, you might recognize this chair. This is the OG YouTube chair. I used to film all my videos sitting here. Then my mom took this chair from me. She wouldn't let me keep it, so whatever. I also haven't done like a tech review in a long time, so it's kind of cool for me to be like in my old chair doing a tech review again. I got to Jaxie here with me too. Alright, so let's jump on into this video. This video is going to mostly be geared towards the iPhone X.
Also, while editing, I just realized that I referred to it as the iPhone X the entire video instead of the iPhone 10, because no matter how much time goes by, I cannot turn myself to refer to it as the iPhone 10 and not X. So just bear with my dumbass. Okay, bye.
Not the iPhone. Just like, it's not really the iPhone X Max. And I'm also not going to really talk about the XR because nobody cares. We are going to re-unbox the iPhone XS. Oops. iPhone XS. Re-unboxing because I've already unboxed it, but we're gonna go back and pretend I didn't do that and start over. And then I'm going to be kind of going through a few of the new features of the phone and telling you whether or not I think that you should make the upgrade or not. This is it, designed by Apple. Whatever this little packet thing is that they come with that no one ever reads. And then here's your shiny new iPhone. And when I say shiny new iPhone, oh my gosh, you guys have to look at the new gold color. The X just had black and silver, so now we get to go back to the gold as well. And this gold is actually so much prettier than any other iPhone gold that I've seen. Like, look at this up close. It's almost iridescent. It's so pretty. Sorry, like the back is so pretty, I can like use it as a mirror. Look. That's you guys. Ooh. I just dropped something. Oh, it was just this. Speaking of this, the box still comes with the 5-watt charger, not the fast charger, and unfortunately not the wireless charging, which I don't even think is actually available yet. That's all still gonna be separate. And then it also comes with the OG headphones, not the AirPod. Wouldn't it be cool if one day we could open this box and you get some like new AirPods and like the fast charging or the wireless charger with it? Hope for the future. Recommendations for next time, iPhone people. So this glass is actually supposed to be a lot more durable, which is good because word on the street is that if you break this back, it'll cost you about $500 to replace it because it's actually the phone. So the Super Retina display is actually increased by about 60%, and the battery life is also increased by about 30 minutes. Both things, I don't really think that you'll notice much of a difference. So I would never upgrade just for those two reasons alone. It's also water resistant at 2 meters for up to 30 minutes as opposed to the X being water resistant for 1 meter. And also the XS and the XS Max, there is going to be a dual SIM card in this, a nano SIM and an eSIM, although the eSIM isn't actually going to be introduced until later on this year, so once again, kind of pointless right now. So now that all of that boring stuff is out of the way, I'm going to tell you the biggest reason that I think you should upgrade to the iPhone XS, and that is because of the brand new A12 Bionic chip. Basically, this chip is just a lot faster than the A11 and it can do a lot more things, so this is actually a really good reason to upgrade, especially if you're a photographer or you want to, get the most out of your iPhone's camera. My biggest hope would be that one day this thing can do what like a DSLR camera can do, and then we wouldn't have to carry around these big clunky things anymore. Although, maybe I don't wish that because I love playing with cameras. One of the coolest things about these new phones is that the cameras are calibrated now for AR, or augmented reality, and I'm actually going to do a new video showing my favorite augmented reality apps. So subscribe so you don't miss out on that. There's also a new sensor on the back of this camera which allows for faster autofocus and improved low light. Another big thing that this iPhone can do with this new chip is its advanced portrait mode. So with the portrait mode, the big thing that you can do is you can adjust the aperture after you take a photo. For any non-photographers out there, or if you're just not familiar with this term, it's basically the background blur of the photo. So as you can see, I took this photo of myself. Well, I didn't take it of myself, someone took it of me. And then you can go in after and click on settings, and then you can adjust the field of depth on this photo. But also, can we talk about that quality? Like, look at my eyes. They are shining. Okay, so now there is this smart HDR mode versus the auto HDR. And basically what this means is, oh, who dat? So for the Smart HDR mode, it basically takes the photo in multiple exposures to combine them together and get that one perfect HDR shot. Very, very revolutionary, I might add. There's also some really cool new features for video recording as well. We already know that the iPhones can do 4K, and that's pretty awesome in itself because not even a lot of cameras can record in 4K. But now the 1080p can be recorded in 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, which is huge, and that's gonna be really cool if you wanna get some perfectly silky smooth slow-mo shots. You can also record in 60 frames per second on the front-facing camera, which is a new feature as well. Okay, moving on to storage stuff. If the 256 gigabyte iPhone was not enough for you already, they now have a 512 gigabyte iPhone. I don't know anyone who could use that much storage, but those 4K videos do take up a lot of storage. So maybe if you are really heavily into the camera for video recording, maybe you're vlogging on your phone, which is perfectly doable because this camera is amazing. And also these new phones have 4 gigabytes of RAM versus 3 gigabytes. Basically you have more memory without having to close out of all of your apps and slowing your phone down. So, should you upgrade? I'm going to tell you, I'm not gonna beat around the bush at all. I'm gonna tell you yes or no if you should. Personally, I would only upgrade if I didn't have the X already. Or if money was completely not an option for you, go ahead and do the upgrade. The A12 chip is really revolutionary and really cool, but in about a year they're gonna have a whole brand new phone, probably the iPhone 11, that has this chip, and everything probably from here on out is going to have this chip. This past year kind of flew by when we got the new iPhone X, so I'm sure you can wait another year. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down low before you go so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Later, skaters. Did you take one?
Oh, I'm supposed to take a picture? I thought I was just looking at it. All right.
No, take a picture.
I was confused.